Adam Smasher, the full Borg, street samurai from New York City, known for his philosophy that metal is better than meat. Originally was a punk who enlisted in the army, but was discharged for bad conduct. His mother was Russian and his father was from the South Bronx. As a hired gun, he worked in New York, where his talents and sadistic thoroughness brought in enough eddies to provide him with guns, gear, and an almost endless supply of one-night stands. On one job, however, Adam had an accident involving an RPG, essentially turning him into a meatloaf. A mysterious corporate benefactor decided to make him an offer he could not refuse: corporate service in a cyborg body or death. 7 years later, the new and improved Adam Smasher made quite a reputation for himself, ensuring collateral damage and maximum civilian casualties on all his missions. Adam also developed a rivalry with Morgan Blackhand, who he saw as a challenge to the metal is better than meat philosophy. During the Fourth Corporate War, while working for Arasaka, it was believed that Adam Smasher killed Johnny Silverhand, which would subsequently lead to a fight with Morgan Blackhand on the rooftop of Arasaka Towers. The outcome of the duel was unknown, and Mike Pondsmith had previously commented that Adam Smasher would not be returning within the time of Cyberpunk Red.
But I will tell you this, Adam Smasher is not around.
Leading to rumours that the full Borg had met his timely demise. Well, clearly Adam is a fan of the Terminator.
I'll be back.
Adam Smasher was known as an expert in the Panzerfaust martial art, albeit it is unknown whether he invented it. Panzerfaust is designed specifically for full Borgs to exploit their non-human physical capabilities to damage their target, rather than specifically fight other Borgs. Additionally, the fast jumping and leaping range common to Borgs allows them to perform long-distance kicks and inhumane dodges. If trapped with a hold, Borg flexibility and additional range of motion allow escape maneuvers impossible for normal humans or those using power armor. The effects of full speed charging strikes are devastating, with penetration comparable to shotgun slugs. His personal favourite weapon was the Slam Dance Hammer. Adam described it as stylish, fun, and damn effective. In his own words, "See, I'd been ordered to off the head of security for our primary competitors, and I was supposed to make a statement with this job. Well, I eventually found this guy and cornered him in the underground parking lot of his ritzy-ass Connaught. I decided I'd let him get in one good hit before I dispatched him. I knew it wouldn't mount to squat against me anyway, so I waited for him to take his best shot. Thing was, he was so scared that he froze, so I got impatient and took my best shot instead. I pulled out my brand new Slam Dance Incorporated Hyper Hammer and fired it full on into his solar plexus. The fat slob's whole ribcage caved in, some of his organs jumped out of his mouth. I couldn't identify them, I was busy. And I crushed in the driver's side of his Beamer like it was tinfoil. How sweet it was. The best part was that I'd had our company's logo embossed in reverse on the striking end of the hammer. So this dead, inside-out corpo cop had an Arasaka logo permanently moulded into his body. It was a real scream. Thank you for chipping in.